Hey guys, I'm Asli and I'm back. Today I want to talk about some struggles I deal with here in India when it comes to makeup. Because I have darker skin, sometimes I can't find the right tones or colors for me. So I've already moisturized and primed my face, and now we're going to get into our lovely foundation. When picking foundation, it's really important that you test it out on the back of your hand or on your jawline. Testing it out on your wrist is not very accurate. I love this Makeup Revolution Define and Conceal in the shade 13. It works for me, and it has its own applicator, which a lot of brands don't have. So I'm going to apply this all over my face in small marks, and stay away from those lighter tones because they are not gonna help you. They're gonna wash you all the way out. So let's blend this in. It's really important to blend because it's really easy to have a mismatch, face and neck. It's so important to remember to take it easy with the foundation. Use a little bit. And if you don't like the heaviness, then you can always use a loose powder. Simple. So now it's time to get into the eyebrows. Today I'm going to be using this Color Bar pencil and the chestnut color. I usually use a shade that's one shade lighter than my actual eyebrow color. I don't like it too intense or heavy, and I never use black when lining my eyebrows. So I have a little trick when it comes to eyebrows. I take the brow pencil and line it along the bridge of my nose. I make a little tick mark here and angle it and make a tick mark. You want to brush your hairs up. I usually will start on the arch here. So look, one is done. Now I'm going to take the brush and comb out this beginning of the brow so that it blends. Makeup is all about blending and having a soft, finished look, so everything should be seamless. So when you're picking a color for your eyebrows, you should pick something that has a deep tone. Stay away from brow pencils that have grayish tone, like that brown gray, because that's only gonna make your eyebrows stand out in a bad way. Now something that wouldn't be so great would be more pastel shades. This doesn't really do much for deeper and darker tones. It almost will wash you out a little bit, and you want to stay away from that. But I see a lot of these colors that would work really well. For instance, this green, this purple, but you know, stay away from the pastels. It's not a good idea. I love this palette because the colors are so pigmented and they work beautifully for darker or dusky skin tones. I'm taking some of that navy blue color and I'm just gonna lightly pat it on my eye just to see what it's looking like. I love the color of this blue. It's pretty true to the palette itself. It's not changing too much, and it's giving me such a nice deep color. So now I'm gonna take a blending brush and get into this beautiful gray color, and now we're gonna apply it to our crease here. So you can see the transition a bit. So I'm applying the highlight color on the brow bone and the inside of the eye. So I've already finished my look with some mascara and liner. I'm loving it so much. This blue is popping and I'm looking बढ़िया. So let's get into the cheeks. I'm gonna be using this highlighter from Nykaa, the Glow Getter in Moonshine. I'm loving how this gold tone is really working for my face. So I highly would recommend highlighters that have this golden tone. Even a little bit of this would go a long way. It really just adds such a pop. So you want to stay away from this pink pastel-y color because as you can see, it's so chalky. So let's add some color to your face. So I'm gonna use this Lakme Pure Rouge blush and the Coral Punch. I'm just applying a little bit of this blush because it's so pigmented that you don't really need too much, and you can already tell that there's a little bit of color going on here. So you can see how this color is looking really nice on my skin tone. Even with that extra highlight, it's giving it a rosy look that I'm just loving. Please stay away from blush tones that are light pink, that peachy tone. Those tones are only gonna make you look a bit washed out and it's not gonna do anything for you. To finish it off, lipstick कैसे बोल सकते हैं? When it comes to lipstick, it's always best to stick with deeper, darker shades, warmer tones. Those really complement your skin, especially if you've got dusky or darker tones. So I'm gonna be using Lakme Primer Plus Matte Espresso Shot. I love this color because when you are dusky or have darker tones, your lips tend to be that way too. So darker lip colors take away all of that uneven color tone in the lips. I'm loving the way that this just glides on. So you wanna stick with lip colors that are very opaque and thick. I stick to matte because I love the way it looks, I love the finish. And also, when you have darker toned skin, your lips can sometimes be uneven in color tones. So a thick, opaque lipstick really goes a long way in covering that up. Stay away from those light, very pastel-y colors. My favorite red lipstick is the Nykaa Ultra Matte Lipstick in shade Cocoa, and it's so beautiful and pigmented and really works for all kinds of skin tones. It's so deep, it's got this beautiful red, but it's also not overpowering. You wanna stay away from reds that are kinda like my nails, fire hydrant reds, any red that's very overpowering, because as soon as you put it on, it's not gonna look good. So that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the tips and advice that I've shared with you. If you have any questions or would like any reviews or any requests, comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Nykaa TV, and stay tuned for all the fun videos I have coming for you. Bye.